Hi everyone, it's Nicola and welcome back to my video. I've got my favourite video to film today, and it's a beauty empties video. This is covering the month of April and May because I had lots that I was almost finished in May and I just carried over essentially. And I've been storing everything in this basket. I've now got it laid out in front of me. And it was just overflowing. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to wait because we're away this week. We're going away on Wednesday until the weekend. And so I thought, actually, it'll just be better to do it now. So I've got lots of different stuff. I've got bath, body care, hair care, kind of hygiene care, my favourite being skincare, and I've even got some makeup and fragrance. So where to dive in? I tell you what, I'm going to get rid of it. So bulky this is, and it's rather disgusting, so I don't want to show you too close up, but this is the Philip Kingsley elasticizer. I got this massive one so long ago, I couldn't even tell you, years ago, from QVC, and it was just never ending. And so I thought, you know what, I need to really just see it through and use it up because it was so old. So I would put this on like damp, or essentially I'd rinse my hair, put this on, you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. I'd put a, what's it called? It's just completely gone out of my mind. A hair mask, shower cap. I'd put that on my head. I'd relax in a bath and then I'd rinse that out and then I'd shampoo and condition my hair. These often come in beauty boxes, like things like Look Fantastic. So I do have some smaller ones kicking around. I don't think I'd ever purchase the big size just because it took so long to get through. But I can see it would be tempting because it's good value for money on QVC. But yeah, I really like Philip Kingsley elasticizer. I think it's brilliant, really good. So that is that. Another hair mask I have got is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask, and this is in 250 mils. This was in a Caroline Hyron's Skin Rocks or her Kitmas bag. So it smelled lovely. I really like Amika as a brand actually. What does it smell like? Just quite vanilla-y, but yeah, sweet at the same time. Just really lovely, like decent hair brand. I've tried their blue kind of overnight mask, or leave-in mask, but it's not heavy. It's really lovely, so I definitely would want to purchase that at some point. I'm not sure I'd purchase this one, Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I'm not sure how suited it is for my hair type, but I did really enjoy using that. And just to say, everything that I can recycle I will do. I've just joined up for the a couple of recycle apps. One is the Boots app, which I have used now. So you take 5 products back. Not all Boots stores do it, but my most local one does. You scan the QR code on the big box they have in their store. You upload and recycle your 5 items, and then once you've spent £10, you have half an hour to spend it. You'll get 500 points back onto your Advantage card. So I've heard they don't do like the £5 vouchers anymore that you might get sometimes as receipts. I'm not sure if that's true or not. So I guess it's just another way of them doing it and making sure you're recycling your stuff at the same time. So yeah, that was pretty good. I don't think I've got any more hair stuff, so I will let's get rid of just some hand soaps. I've got lots of different ones here. I've got the Fun Edition Cushions Carex Cherry on top, so like these ones for the kids. We've got that one. We've also got the Zog Very Fresh. That was like a orange one. The cherry one was really nice as well. We've got a watermelon one at the moment, which I'm not so keen on. And we've got a Lacura Cleanse and Nourish Hand Wash, shea butter and ginger antibacterial. These are really cheap. And that was fine, that was good. And then the last one here is by Bath and Body Works. This is the Aromatherapy Peaceful 259 mils. This has tea tree and peppermint, foaming one. I do love Bath and Body Works. They definitely are more expensive to get in the UK. So generally they're like £12, or I think you can get them for free for two type offers. I'm hoping we might go to Dubai in October time, so maybe I'll pick up some there. A lot cheaper. Just to go back to the apps, the other one that I use, I can't remember what it's called. Let me have a look. Is it Recycle Me? Let's have a quick look on my app. Yes, Recycle Me it's called. And you have to actually send those off. And you can then get form of vouchers through either Look Fantastic or Cult Beauty. So I heard that Look Fantastic was more preferable because you had a year to build up and spend, whereas Cult Beauty you didn't. You have to use the points up more quickly. But I think that may have changed, so I need to check that. So yeah, so there we are. We've got a free fragrance reed diffuser. This was in white tea and pomegranate by Fired Earth. That was fine. In summer weather, they kind of evaporates much more quickly, but that was all good. I've got so I'm at this point 37 weeks pregnant, which is also why I wanted to get this done. I didn't want to go into labour and then not have uploaded my empties. But this is for the third trimester, like multivitamin pregnancy supplement for weeks 28 to 40. So this was a month worth, and they were okay. They were from Boots. I've got a new one I'm trying. I can't remember. Is it Wild? I can't remember what it's called. But it showed up in my blood test that I was low iron. So I thought actually I'm going to try something else, and perhaps these aren't actually that amazing. But yeah, I don't know. Some body care bits. So my husband went through this L'Occitane men's shower gel, body and hair, 500ml. He got that as a Christmas present. So yeah, I think that was nice. It says it's got spicy notes of pepper, cinnamon and nutmeg. I got through a few different L'Occitane ones myself actually. This is Verveine shower gel, 75ml. I had two of these. So these are both nice. I think I'd had them kicking along around too long. And also, they leak. So I'd been hoarding these, thinking, oh, they'll be good for travel products. But yes, I had them laying down in a drawer in our downstairs bathroom, which is where our shower is. And yeah, they'd been leaking. So obviously got everything else that was in there messy as well, but you could tell it was that was leaking because it was not full. And then one is a slight variation. This is a smaller one. Is that right? Yeah, this is Verbena, and this is 30ml. And is it this one I think I prefer? Yeah, it just had a bit more of a kick, a bit more lemony. The other ones seemed to have gone a bit kind of granny smelling. We've got the Dove Caring Bath Shea Butter with warm vanilla, quarter moisturising cream. I think I got this. Yeah, I've had this a couple of years actually. It was 450ml. I got it in like a birthday set, I think, for my 40th birthday, just as like an add-on kind of, you know, which was nice. I do love Dove, the scent. Yeah, it was nice and nourishing. Really kind of cocooning smell is how I would describe it. And it has made me think, I was thinking about like the hair care feels quite nostalgic. I'd like to try that again at some point. My boy, I think it was his Christmas stocking, he had a bubble bath and a shower wash of Spidey and the Amazing Friends, I think it's called. Yeah, Marvel Spidey and Amazing Friends. Strawberry scented, so like this, 150 mils, and it's like a kind of reddish colour. So yeah, as I say, we've got another one which he's using as a bubble bath anyway, but it's like a shower gel, or it's called a shower wash or something like gel wash, I think it's called. So yeah, he likes that. I think that was from Home Bargains. We've got the Ritual Jing Relaxing Body Scrub, Salt and Magnesium. This was quite an oily one, but it was nice. So it was rich, kind of salty scrub. Probably got a maximum of 3 uses out of this. Yeah, very refreshing. I do like Rituals. So that's that there. And then a couple of body moisturisers. We have the Aveeno Daily Moisturising Body Lotion. Nourishes and protects normal and dry skin. 100 mils. This is pretty good as well, to be fair. I felt like it was a good one to be using when I was pregnant. And one that I'd bought after I had my daughter, I think. I was thinking, oh, you know, to give myself the best chance of managing with stretch marks. And surely if you're paying like ridiculous amounts of money, then that must mean it's such an amazing product. The Augustinus Bader. Is that right? Bader? I always get confused with this. This is the body lotion with TFC8, which is their trademark, 100 mils. It was fine. I'd say I'd prefer this to the body butter, which I got. But the ridiculous prices are... would I repurchase? No. This one I preferred. I didn't have a scent, but yeah, ridiculously expensive. For that price, you want something that's going to really pack a punch. And yeah, I don't think that it did enough. But there we go. It was nice to try. Oh, I've missed a couple behind my basket there. I've just moved it over to the side there. A couple of other body products. We've got the Ren Atlantic Kelp and Magnesium Energizing Lotion, 50 ml. I think this was a hand and body lotion. It says a light and fresh and easily absorbed hand and body lotion that energizes tired skin. I think I've had this before. It was okay. Like, the smell wasn't amazing. A little bit there, but yeah, it's quite hard to get out of the bottle. Yeah, I'd say quite a masculine smell. And then I had this kicking around for ages as well. Mayo, I think. You can get these, or you used to be able to get it in Space and K. It's Wonder Workout, Invigorating Muscle, Motivating Gel, Energize, Cool, Revive, High Intensity Body Care, 30 mils. And I certainly wasn't using it post-workout, but I think I was just using this on my legs, thinking actually this will help with kind of pregnancy tiredness in my legs and so on. Right, let's do, I've got a few makeup bits, then some fragrance, and then I think the last thing is going to be skincare. Right, this I got years ago when I used to watch Shannon, is she called Sharon Harris? I can't remember. Shanexo, a New Zealand YouTuber, and she used to love this Leoel, I think it is, Korean brand. This was a BB cream made in Korea. To be fair, it was nice. Yes, all gone. You can't see. Can't open it either, actually. So I'm sure I could cut it and scrape some bits out, but it's so old that I wouldn't anyway. But it's very cool toned, so you know, there's a potential to be a bit kind of greyish with it, but I did like it. But I wouldn't go out of my way, and I think the UK and even like places like Stelvana, there's so much more options now. So yeah, it was nice. I liked the texture, the consistency, the colour was too cool, kind of greyish for me. We've got the Benefit Fan Fest mascara, just a mini. I really liked this actually. I like kind of thick, voluminous, you can see it's going to be a bit clumpy, dried out, thick, voluminous lashes. I don't know why I'm smelling it, but yeah, just dried out. It's only a mini size, so I can't even see. Yeah, 3 grams, 0.1 ounces. But even these you can recycle on these apps, which is really good. And this is just an empty box of the Look Fantastic Trigwell Cosmetics The Velvet Powder Puff. There was 2 in here. And I have had some before. I think it must have been from their advent calendar. And yeah, this is just the empty packaging. They're really good actually. I do like them. Use them as a powder puff for like setting powder. Obviously I've not got anything on. I've just been doing my nighttime routine actually. And I think in the latest Look Fantastic Beauty Box, one of the recent ones, we had these kind patches, and it's got Dream and Energy 4 sample patches. I'd never buy something like this. You're supposed to wear them for 8 hours. And yeah, the energy one obviously has got caffeine. You're supposed to give you an energy boost, and then the Dream one is supposed to be good for supporting quality rest. Got magnesium in it. It's got valerian root. It's supposed to have an 8-hour effect. Yeah, apply the patch 1 hour before bedtime and wear the patch for up to 8 hours. So I've got one left. Let's put it on now, shall we? I just don't know what to say about these, to be honest. Do they work? Do they not? I've used the caffeine ones for when I was at work. So you just like peel it off like that. And then I think you're just supposed to put it on a kind of clean. Let's put it on there, shall we? And then go to bed with it. It's not irritating or anything like that. You do forget it's there, to be fair. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase them. Did they work? Not really sure. But my sleep is bad at the moment, so if that helps, that's great. I'm just, you know, quite restless and needing to get up for the loo and so on. One kind of miscellaneous random. This is the Bath and Body Works Frosted Cranberry Fragrance Refill. I randomly found this in the drawer. This we got years ago when we went to Dubai, and it was in sale for 3 AED, the currency there. And it's nice. Yeah, so that's what we got in the car right now. Okay, fragrance and then skincare. I think I spoke about this in my last month's Sana Jardin Sandalwood Temple. I think this came from a Liberty drop box. Very heavy, really heavy, very woody fragrance. Isn't one that I would buy or repurchase. To be fair, I used it up. You know, it's a decent sized sample, isn't it? I dread to think how much this costs, but yeah, not one for me. But yeah, I couldn't find that, I think, when I was trying to do that last time. Another one not for me is by BB Ghost of Tom perfume. This was 2 mils. I can't really remember it now. And this was, yeah, very masculine. This is a really expensive brand as well. And I got this from Liberty Dropbox. I'd say definitely like winter fragrances, these two are. One I really did like. Where did I get this from? Maybe this was from Look Fantastic. It's by Mugler. And this is 1.2 mil. Alien Extra Intense. So I've sure smelled Alien before. It's obviously been around for a while. And yeah, haven't been, you know, overly fussed, but I really did enjoy this. And this is just the, you know, little packet it came in. So I mean, I've got loads of perfume that I don't need to buy any, but yeah, again, wouldn't say it's a summer fragrance, more of a winter fragrance. And that's what it looks like. So it looks like the typical Alien bottle, but it's Alien Perfume Intense. So it's extraordinary intensity, a fiery jasmine, a vanilla accord, and an extreme cashmeran Brave the Floral Frill, Floral Woody, Eau de Parfum Intense. So yeah, it's got the woodiness, but the floral part of it makes it smell really lovely. So yeah, very feminine still. I really enjoyed that in a way that when I've smelled Alien before, haven't felt, oh yeah, you know, tempted to buy it. Whereas this, I definitely did enjoy. And now onto my favourite part, skincare. So, shall we do masks first? And then I'll kind of go through the routine after that. 111 Skin by Harley Street, London. These are the depuffing eye masks. I think everyone knows about these. They're really expensive. I think these are about £20 a pop. Just 2 single-use eye masks. Do I think they're worth that price? No. Do I enjoy using them? Yes. Another one from Look Fantastic recently was by the Avant. Again, single-use eye masks. These are the Hydra Bright Collagen Eye Restoring Pads. I think these ones were quite slippery, didn't stay on well. It says collagen, aloe vera, hyaluronic, lavender oil, glycerin, vitamin C, anatoin. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, so I wouldn't purchase these. Avant, as we know, are really expensive. Do the rounds in the boxes, seem well overpriced if you're actually going to buy them, which I haven't heard anyone has ever done so other than getting them in the boxes. But yeah, it's nice to try. And then 2 other eye masks, which were lovely, and I got these in Caroline Hyron kits. And these are by Dr. AJ Sternum. SOS Revitalising Eye Mask. Says weekly AM and PM, but they're single use. But Caroline has said to she uses them twice, and so I have managed to do that with each ones that I've used. These are the Biocellulose Eye Treatment Masks by Decree. So I've got 2 there. I had one, I think, in the last one, and I think I've got 1 or 2 left. So that's the mask you use, and it's got a layer on either side to peel off. And yeah, it says leave them on for a minimum of 15 minutes. So yeah, they're nice when you've got time to do it, which I often don't have these days, unfortunately. One I did a couple of days ago, and this is a face mask now. So I've got a few sheet mask face masks. This I got from Stalvana, and it's the brand Skin Food Keratin Calming Formula from carrot seed oil. And this is how it looks. And this was lovely. It had kind of like, how would I describe it? Material kind of mesh type. It was really lovely, actually. And it was moisturising and soothing, as it says. There wasn't an unpleasant, weird smell from fresh carrots. And it says seed oil, but it wasn't heavy at all. It was just very light, but moisturising. So yeah, it says it delivers moisture without drying out. The pure cotton waffle fabric sheet mask filled with the essence. So yeah, it was lovely, and it said to use it for 20 to 30 minutes. These are vegan. I would pick one of these up again. I've got, I think it must be the toner pads that I've picked up of these, which are very popular. So I'll look forward to trying that. But I would certainly, I think, pick those up. I'll see how I get on with the box of the pads. And then something probably quite controversially that I was a little bit disappointed in is these sheet masks by Biodance. I've got 2 here. They were okay. So these are the Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask. So it's got probiotics, hyaluronic acid serum, collagen, supposed to be hydrating, pore minimizing and firming. So these are ones that you leave on for at least 3 hours, but you can leave it on overnight, which I tried to do. And then when I guess they're quite unique in that they do really dry down, but I think they're probably good if you've got much younger skin. I guess where I'm now mature, that when I'd wake up, I can see like the glass effect, but ultimately, unfortunately, I still have fine lines that this didn't get away for me, and it left it feeling quite, I can't remember how, not tight, but not really plump like that other carrot one. It was really like plump and juicy. It was, yeah, quite like drying, really. They've got a blue one. I can't remember what that one is now. But I think that's a hydrating one. So I wouldn't buy these again. I've definitely got at least one. I think I've still got more to use. I'd be tempted to try the blue one, but yeah, these have gone viral, been so hyped, but for me, massively underwhelmed, unfortunately. I've missed a few bath things. I'm just going to get these out of the way. This my kids got from their grandma, who's my mother-in-law. Slime bath. So it had slime, green bath sachet, and purple sachet, and then 2 crackle sachets. And then you also had sachets where you could, it was supposed to like break down the slime. These were just actually not amazing, and even my eldest, who's 6, she just thought it was quite I guess like the sliminess was quite clumpy, so it's not really a product that you would use for like cleaning that kids can have fun in the bath with. So I wouldn't recommend this, and I certainly wouldn't pick them up. I've seen them about, I think, in garden centres and stuff, actually. And then these are from Aldi. These are 2 bath bombs. Just wonder if they're from, yeah, they can't be from the same brand, because this is, oh yeah, it doesn't say it's an Aldi one. But we know Kevin the Carrot is an Aldi mascot. So yeah, it's a bath bomb. This was for Easter surprise bath bombs, and inside of the bath bomb it could be one of 6 figures. So there was this one, and then my daughter had the Easter Bunny. We've got another one of the Easter Bunny ones still to use. And then they had these tiny little figures up here. I can't remember what one they got of the carrot. It's all quite similar. And then, yeah, with the bunnies as well. I mean, they were really tiny. What I hated about these, and it drives me mad with bath bombs, is when they're in the cellophane. So, yeah, I just don't think it's great, and it's really hard. You end up having to bite it off with your teeth to try and open it. Not a fan of that, but they liked them. They thought they were quite fun. We've got one more. I don't think I'd be bothered to pick them up again, but maybe they would like to. Okay, yes, now the real McCoy with the skincare products. So cleansing balms first. This product, it's an anti-irritate by Bandy. Emollient cleansing butter, 2-in-1 makeup remover and facial cleanser, limited edition, 77% emollients, dermatologically tested on sensitive skin. This was really lovely. It removed makeup, cleansed the skin well. 45 mils. So I got this from Latest in Beauty when they had their picks. You know, when you could pick, I think it was like, was it 9 products at once, and then it went down to 6, I think. No longer can do that anymore. Yeah, it didn't have a scent. It was quite like a waxy one. And it expired in July 25, which is why I wanted to get on and get it out of my collection. But yeah, I enjoyed this, actually, to be fair. It was decent. No frills. Cleansing balm. Did the job. Some people might feel it's a bit greasy, but no, that was fine. And then I literally had this Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm in the bathroom, which is on our kids' floor, which I never really use. And it had like a couple of uses left in it. So this is 15 mils, and I just used it up to get rid of it. So again, no scent with Clinique Take the Day Off balms, but yeah, it's a decent cleansing balm. So I've used that before, and I would purchase it again. We have some other usual cleansers. We've got the Elemis. This is the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cleanser, Energizing, cleanses and hydrates, revives, 150ml. I've had this in my downstairs office when I've had to get up early, and I've just gone and washed my face. So it's taken a while to get through. But yeah, I use it as like a morning cleanse, or I would use it as a second cleanse in the evening. But it says this luxurious gel cleanser helps rebalance by reducing excess oils and impurities. The skin is left feeling energized, refreshed and invigorated for a beautifully revived looking complexion. It is really, really lovely. What I would say is, I think this one I got from QVC, and I've got two more that I've got when they've been part of their TSVs. And when you get it from the website, which I have done before as well, obviously it's a lot more expensive to do it that way off the LMS website. It comes in a pump, and just the ease of that is so much better rather than just having to undo this each time. But it's a lovely, lovely product. It's got the gorgeous Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. Yeah, thoroughly enjoy it and recommend. As I say, I've got two more backups. But it's certainly something I would purchase again as well. And then this is a real holy grail favourite for me. This is the Oscar London Renaissance Cleansing Gel Illuminating Vitamin Melting Cleanser. So you can use this as a first or a second cleanse. It's got a kind of texture, almost like a kind of cleansing balm, but also in a way that you can use it as a first cleanse. It's fine, and I wouldn't want to waste this by using this as a first cleanse in an evening to get rid of makeup or SPF. I feel like it's too good, too nice for that. But yeah, it says massage onto dry skin until melted into an oil. Add a bit of water, emulsify, and remove with warm water or damp cloth. So I'd always use it with a cloth. But yeah, this is so, so lovely. I don't know if you can see, it's a tiny bit there. It's like got Turkish rose smell. It's so gorgeous, really. This is one that it's hard to, you know, I'd been hoarding them, and then I was like, actually no, although they're small, only 35ml, I had a few. I thought, no, I'm going to use it because I do enjoy it, and completely fell back in love with it again. But it's the kind of thing that, yeah, once I've got through my face washes, I would want to pick up a full size of this. And I have had full sizes before, but yeah, it's absolutely stunning item from that brand. Really highly recommend. Can't speak highly enough of that. Toner. So this was from a TSV as well with QVC, 200ml. This is the LMS Rehydrating Ginseng Toner, Refreshing Facial Toner. It says it effectively tones the skin without the use of alcohol. So you can put it on a cotton pad and then wipe through, but I just use it like a spray. Obviously it's all gone, nothing left. But yeah, I've got another one on the go, which I'd got from a second TSV kit. I'd obviously bought two at the time. But yeah, really, really lovely. I've got a couple more bits from LMS as well. So we've got this I'd got, I believe, from the website. It's a 200ml LMS Pro Collagen Marine Moisture Essence Hydrating Essence. This is a lovely essence. This is definitely a top one for me, one of my favourites. I've got another one, which I got from one of the Caroline Hiram kits, which is also a favourite, but it's slightly different. So this one does have more of a kind of weight, I guess, to the essence, like kind of a gel hybrid, but not in a tacky way at all, whereas the other one's a lot more liquidy that I like, which will come at some point in the future on Empties. But yeah, it's just really hydrating, and I feel that my skin does get dehydrated. Yeah, that lovely LMS spa-like relaxing smell. But yeah, you can tell I like it. It's 200ml. This is Benny. I think it's about 70 odd quid. Again, definitely cheap if you can get it in a TSV and QVC, but I would definitely repurchase this, and I would recommend. Really, really lovely. Another essence that I tried was by BioEffect EGF Essence, Enhancing Facial Essence, 100 mils. Again, expensive brand. I can't remember how much it would have been, like the same ballpark. This is 100 mils. This had like an oily, slight oily residue to it. I was underwhelmed. Yeah, used it. It was fine, but wasn't anything amazing. It was hydrating, but I just felt it was a slightly kind of oil type feel to it. Yeah, so again, compared to like the serum by BioEffect, the EGF serum, it's got high standards, it's lovely. Yeah, I was disappointed with this, unfortunately. Right, so I've got some eye creams now. Elemis Pro Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment Hydrating Eye Serum, 15 mils. I did use the last remnants up tonight, but this is one that I would typically use in the morning. This has got to be at least my third or fourth one that I've had, and I've only ever used them, I think, when I've got them through with TSVs or like their mystery boxes at Christmas direct from Elemis. And yeah, it's nice. I'm not someone who will use like a serum and then put a heavier eye cream on over. And yeah, I'd happily use it getting it in a TSV, but I don't think I'd go out of my way to repurchase it feeling like I'd need it and I couldn't live without it. But you know, it's lovely, it's decent, and I've used up at least 3 now, if not 4. Another eye cream that I've used, this is by MZ Skin by Dr. Mariam Zamani, Soothe and Smooth Hyaluronic Brightening Eye Complex, 14 mils. Didn't notice that it was particularly brightening. That's the word that I was looking for. Gosh, sorry, I'm seeing it. I'm going to try and hurry up because I can see this could be a long video. Yes, I got it in one of Caroline's edits, I believe, and I've got another one because I bought 2 sets. This was nice. Again, expensive brand, a nice smell. Interestingly, I had to use a cotton bud just to get the last like use because it all got caught in that in the rim at the bottom and you couldn't quite get it out, so I did use a cotton bud so I didn't waste any of it all, but all gone. What I would say is I got used to it, but it wasn't the easiest kind of it was quite bouncy, the cream, so it could have done with being a bit more kind of lightly whipped, I felt, for ease of getting out the actual pots. Yeah, but it was fine. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's an expensive brand. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I enjoyed getting to use it. I've got another one to go, and I've also got the actual moisturiser. I think like the lighter water type moisturiser. Some serums. Oh, I've got another essence actually, I've just realised. Sorry, this is the Shiseido Revitalising Treatment Softener, 7 mils. Yeah, so it's called Revitalising Treatment Softener, but I think it's essentially, my understanding of it is it's an essence. I got these from Latest in Beauty, and I think you got 3 at a time. Yeah, totally nothing gone. All gone, sorry, nothing left. And I have these downstairs for when I'm getting ready before work downstairs in the office. And I've enjoyed it. I think I might have gone through one already. That must have been in my last empties, I think. And I've got another one on the go now. 3 more serums to go through. I don't think I've showed you this before. Maybe I have. I've certainly had 2 of these. But I don't know if this has fallen out for a previous empties or not. But I'll quickly recap. This again was the Latest in Beauty pick. This is by the brand Capria. Shield Serum with vitamin B3, niacinamide. They say that you can use extra drops to help recharge your SPF. Don't really know how that works. But it's 20 mils and it was nice actually. It was a nice, decent, hydrating moisturiser, so I'd use that in the morning. So that was that. We've got a small 8ml Medicate C Tetra Lipid Vitamin C Radiant Serum. These are good. It's got quite an oily consistency to it, which yeah, it's nice, but you've got to have the time to let it soak in before putting moisturiser on. So it's a bit of a faff for me in the morning when I'm generally in a rush. But it is decent, but I prefer kind of serum textures for my vitamin C. But it's still, it's decent, it's nice. And the last serum I've got is by Rodial, or Rodial, as I've also heard it referred to. This is the Pink Diamond Instant Lift Serum, Lift and Illuminate, 30 mils, and it says triple action flash radiant serum for an immediate lift effect, even skin tone and luminosity of skin, tightening enzymes, vitamin C and diamond powder. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't repurchase it. The packaging was cool actually. Let me see if I can show you. There you go. So it shows, I didn't realise at first you could do this. So there's the packaging. So obviously there's a lot of waste, but I could not, even when I tipped this out, left it to, you know, upside down or tried to shake it out, I couldn't get that bit right at the bottom. Yeah, I got this as a FabFitFun pick or add-on when I was signed up for FabFitFun, which is ages ago now, so I needed to get it out of my collection used up. But yeah, it's nice. I'm glad I've done with that. And then we've got down to moisturisers and 1 SPF. Lacura Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream, Peptide Complex, Hyaluronic Acid and Coenzyme Q10, SPF 20. I think this is a knockoff of Nivea. So Nivea is so cheap anyway, I don't know why they needed to do that or why I felt the need to buy it. But anyway, it's 50ml. And yeah, I wouldn't purchase it again. You know, it was fine, but as I say, I just buy Nivea because it's cheap enough. But it does smell like Nivea as well. But yeah, wasn't anything amazing, but glad I tried that. Another Lacura is their La Sol, I don't know how to pronounce that, face moisturiser, 30ml. So again from Aldi. And this is supposed to be their La Mer dupe, which La Mer, this is definitely not. I have purchased La Mer before, and whilst I wouldn't, I don't think, purchase a full size of La Mer, I do have some sample sizes of the moisturiser. This, gosh, it smells like seaweed, very marine-like. But it's very thick, very heavy, and could be very greasy. So again, I don't use it at night, and you really needed to let it soak in. So although it was only 30ml, I was really pleased to get that done and used up. It wasn't like particularly enjoyable experience, although it was nice. But yeah, it's very kind of greasy, oily. 2 more moisturisers now. We've got the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Cream, fragrance-free, 50ml. This was nice. It's obviously not a really like powerful retinol. I'd say that, although actually I could see the next day, even with wearing SPF, that sometimes my face would be quite flush. So it does make it more sensitive. But yeah, all used up. It was quite a nice gel, but hydrating moisturiser. You'd have to really let it soak in, and I'd find it could peel. So if I woke up the next day in the morning, or even later, just touching my face, I could notice actually it'd feel like it was balling up, which obviously no one wants. So yeah, it's made me intrigued to try more Olay stuff, but I wouldn't repurchase that. And Ice by Sunday Riley. This is a ceramide moisturising cream, 50 grams. So this Pro Ceramide Moisturiser soothes dry and sensitive skin by strengthening the natural moisture barrier for deep hydration and baby soft skin. I've got, I think, 2 more full sizes of this, which I think I'd got from like a Cult Beauty gift with purchase, and then I think I got 2 with Caroline Hirons bundles, and also I've got like a smaller baby size, which I must have got with a gift with purchase at some point. I'm not sure how I felt when I was trying this earlier on. It's got a very almond scent, like marzipan scent. It is nice, but very strong. When I was trying this earlier on, I felt like, oh, it's really heavy, it's thick, it's greasy. Definitely needs to be like a winter cream for me. And I thought I was going to be passing on the other 2 full sizes to my mum and my sister. However, then, and although I shouldn't have been letting her, my 6-year-old took a fancy to this, and I was quite happily letting her until I then looked up online that actually you should not be giving a 6-year-old, of course, like peptide cream. So I had to like wean her off, and it's like, no, like stop using that, use something more gentle, because it's anti-aging, obviously, and she doesn't need that. And then when we had that bout of really hot weather, my skin actually really responded well to it in the evening. So it was, yeah, really helped with that. But it says it's got vitamin F, a building block of ceramides, phytosphingosins, butchering that, and a blend of ceramides 3, 6 and 9 restores the lipid barrier, keeping the skin moisturised even in cold or dry climates when beetroot extract locks in hydration. Coconut and pomegranate sterols form a protective barrier against dehydration, so your skin stays baby smooth, balanced and ageless looking throughout the day. And then, because I wanted to get it used up because there wasn't much left and I wanted to get it out of my collection, I was using it the last couple of days as well. But yeah, it's a heavy one, so in a way similar to like the vitamin C one, I just find it a bit too heavy. So hopefully I will enjoy the ones that I've got still in my stash, but I don't think it's one that I'd repurchase. And lastly, gosh, this is almost 50 minutes long. This is the Hello Sunday SPF 50, the everyday one. It's a face moisturiser, but I used it as an SPF, so I guess you could use it as a face moisture on its own. High protection all year round, UVB and UVA. An everyday essential that moisturises skin and protects from photoaging caused by UV rays, pollution and blue light. A lightweight, fragrance-free formula enriched with vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and is suitable for sensitive skin. So this is one that I've repurchased. I do really enjoy it, and it's pretty reasonable. I mean, it's 50 mils. I can't remember how much it is. Maybe about £20, maybe just under. I think it's a good one for winter. It's not one that I'd go abroad on holiday and I think use my main SPF. I've kind of come to the realization with that I don't think I would, but it's like not light, it's nice. So yeah, when you're not out in strong sun, although it's SPF 50, this is one that would be good for me. I think just out and about, at home in UK, or you know, kind of through the kind of colder months when we still want to be protected, but not for one where, you know, you're going to be really exposed to the sun and really trying to avoid burning. I think it would still be fine, but I'm just a bit more cautious with then using things like Ultra Sun or the what's it called, the Violet Ultraviolet brand. Yeah, they would be things that I'd take if I was actually going abroad on holiday to be regularly using throughout the day. So yes, and that is everything, just under 50 minutes. Wow, that was a lot. So I'm glad that I didn't wait for any extra bits coming through in the final last remaining days of May. But I do hope if you are off for half term that you enjoy whatever you're doing. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. It'd be lovely if you want to drop a comment as well. It'd be great to hear from you. And I will see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.